Hey lovers, this is Bella Dutch with Allseeingeyetarot, here with the Intuitive Biweekly. Please forgive me for being gone, you guys. I have been sick. Thank God I'm just getting over the vid. I don't think you can say it on YouTube, but I am just getting over it. Still having some problems breathing. So I'm going to try not to take too long because but me having lupus and also getting that, it's really hard on my lungs. So if I cough through this video, please excuse me. I'm just trying to get you guys your messages. There are a lot of changes that have come up. A lot of people are going through very hard times, and you guys need a word. So that is why I'm here, even though I'm not completely healed, okay? Also, the monthlies for November will be coming out, so definitely stay tuned. I will be on top of that, okay? All right, so first up, now this is the video to do it on. You want to win a free 30-minute reading. What you need to do is timestamp whenever I start each element down below in the comment section. Hold on, guys. I don't keep bumping this. You need to timestamp. Make sure your passage is all in one message, meaning that if you're going to put fire signs first, make sure right under that is water, earth, air, whatever order it goes in, okay? Just make sure it's all together and not like you did one comment for here and then 3-4 people down you did the other comment for the next zodiac element. Don't do it that way. Put it all together, okay? Also, go back and check the last video. When you see this video drop, go back and check the last video, because I'm going to pick my winners. 2 winners of 30 minutes. Doesn't matter. I think it's back in September or the beginning of October or something. I'm still going to choose my winners. I'm still going to give you the free 30, okay? So just go back to the last video and see if you were called. If your notification bell is not turned on, you will not know when I notified you that you're a winner, okay? Let me tell you something. Definitely make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and your notification bell is pressed, because I am going to do a really good video on the recent death of our beloved Takeoff from the Migos. I am going to conquer that case probably sometime today, okay? Today is Friday, November the 4th. This reading is running from November the 4th up until November the 18th, okay? That'll be 2 weeks out. Also, like I said, I'm going to get the monthlies in, as well as I think I'm going to get a weekend romance. I'm going to start my weekend romance back up, okay? So make sure you are subscribed and your notification bell is pressed, because I am back, okay? All right, guys, so here we go. First up, we got my fire signs. This is going to be for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, November 4th through November the 18th. Like I said, if I'm taking deep breaths because it's real hard to breathe, okay? Please just pray for me. Forgive me. I'm back. Thank God I'm still here and I'm able to do any readings for you guys, okay? Because I had it bad when I got that vid, okay? Honestly. All right. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for the weeks of November the 4th through November 18th? What's going down with my fire signs? Show me what's going on. Okay. Okay, here we go, y'all. All right, first card out. The Emperor. 5 of Cups. I think I got to turn this light on to this overhead. 10 of Wands. 2 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Under the Emperor, we have Judgment. Under the 5 of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups. Under the 10 of Wands is the Knight of Pentacles. Under the 2 of Cups is the 7 of Wands. Under the 8 of Pentacles is the Moon. The overall energy for my fire signs, the weeks of the 4th through the 18th, the Wheel of Fortune, which I expect to see because right now we are still in the fire and water vortex. Okay? Let me see. I don't know. if that's hard for you guys to see. Oh, it's going to look a mess in a minute because I'm going to get to pulling all kind of cards. Okay. Okay. I thought I started coughing, guys, and I had to mute the message. All right, so I had picked up the card that was on top of here, which was the Wheel of Fortune, the overall energy, and I stuck it inside that little cup thing that I have right there. Right up under that was the King of Wands. So this is definitely focusing on my Leos, Sagittarius. It's really going to lean towards Leo and Sagittarius. But remember, this is a water and fire sign vertex. So you could be affected by this if you are a sun sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or you are a ascendant. That means your rising sign happens to be in Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. This is going to affect all of you pretty much the same in one way or another. So like I said, right now, the reason I came back on is because I always like to report the news when there's some changes, when there's some things going on, when you're confused, when you're going through something. With this vertex right now, there is a lot of us that are confused. This could be in the course of employment. It's definitely going to hit you in the area of employment as well as the area of your love life, okay? Looking at this Emperor with the Judgment card, this can represent that some of you may lose your jobs at this time. Five of Cups with the Knight of Cups being there. This is a loss of employment, a loss of your love interest, meaning not a loss of the love interest, but just like in a moment, you're at a period to where you have to navigate blindly. You know, put your blinders on and you're just walking and you don't know if you're coming or going. You don't know where you stand when it comes to this relationship, and you damn sure don't know where it stands when it comes to employment. Okay, you could be trying to get in touch with your employer and nobody is talking to you. Maybe you went out on a personal leave, you had a personal grievance, family grievance. Maybe you had to vet like me and you was out of work. But it's kind of hard getting back within the company, all right? Or it's hard speaking to your loved one because you cannot reach them at this time, okay? So this is in love as well as in employment, okay? Now, with the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, Spirit says, hold on. Although it seems like everything is hitting you at once. And when I say everything, I mean everything. I mean your place of employment. If you run your own business, it's a confusing time, okay? Place of employment. If you run your own business, sales are down real bad right now. You're confused. You're just at a standstill. When it comes to your love life, you ain't dating nobody, or your man is acting crazy, your woman's acting crazy. You don't even know where they're at. There's no communication between you. You are just confused. Everything is piling up at once. Your children is cutting the hell up in school. You know, maybe you got a kid that was suspended, or you got a child that was just acting up, and maybe you're dealing with legal issues, okay? And you don't know where you stand when it comes to a settlement. This could be car accidents. I'm talking about a mountain load of shit being dumped on you right now. And it's like, Bella, I don't know what to do. I just froze because I don't know if what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to find another job? Am I supposed to start another business? Am I supposed to let my ex-husband take full custody of the kids? Or am I supposed to give up the house with the lawsuit? Am I supposed to get another vehicle? Everything is falling on you right now, and Spirit says hold on, especially with that Ten of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Something is coming. We got the Two of Cups and the Seven of Wands. There was a message, I believe it was this past Sunday. I've studied and listened to T.D. Jakes. That is my pastor. I've been listening to him since I was a little girl, okay? I'm 40 years old now, so I still listen to his message every Sunday. And the message was steady in the storm. He couldn't have hit it, he couldn't have hit the nail on the head no better. It's the truth. Steady in the storm. That means don't faint, don't fret. You just keep moving. Along the way, when you are navigating through the dark, when you don't know what's going on, you don't know what decision to make, you're afraid to make decisions, you just stand still, okay? Along the way, God, Spirit, Source, whoever it is that you pray to, will lend angels, angelic help. People will come out of nowhere, helping you, guiding you, leading you. Somebody may come around you and be like, yeah, you know, I was sitting here. Now you got a business that may be failing at the time, okay? They may say to you, I was thinking about starting this business in here or something, okay? They bring up an idea to something that you are supposed to take heed to, not just say, oh, yeah, that might be great. You go ahead. I wish you all the best. No. You're confused right now. This is spirit, the angels that are speaking to you. Pay attention to the TVs, the clocks, because you're going to see a lot of 111, quadruple ones, 1111. Those are angel numbers, and that is usually spirit trying to get a message to you. It could also be triple threes, triple fours. Those are angel numbers letting you know we have you in a storm. We are guiding you. All right. As a fire sign, we are very fierce. We like to keep moving. We think it, we do it, regret it later. That's us, okay? As a fire sign, we like to just keep moving. We don't really like to focus on negativity or depression. We hate to have a mountain load of shit on us and we not know where we're going. It stops us from being able to get proper sleep. A lot of us are not eating. Some of you have lost so much weight within these last 2 months since the vertex has started because you're just confused. You just don't know which way to go. If you are waiting on a twin flame, a soulmate, it's possible that you might see them during this time, but there's not going to be much communication between you. All right. Now, if you can remember what I speak to you about vertex, when it comes to vertex, the vertex is all about a life review. The past year or the time from the last vertex that hit for fire and water. Okay, let's just say that 9 times out of 10, your divine counterpart is going to be your opposite. So if you're fire, then your divine counterpart is going to be water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all of them. Okay. If that is not their sun sign, then that's definitely going to be their rising sign. Okay. So I am speaking to those of you that are connected with a water sign. If you got an earth or air sign, and they got double earth, meaning their earth sign, their Capricorn sun, Capricorn rising, then you're probably still messing with them, but you're still going to get the remnants of what's going on. A lot of confusion, a lot of infidelity, just not knowing where you're going. But this is really going to be relevant for those of you that may be dealing with other water signs. There's going to be a lack of understanding between the two of you, not much communication. You see the partner, but it's in passing. You don't have time to stop them and say, hey, I was thinking about you. You're not able to talk to them. Okay. So you are going to be left in a state of confusion. As I stated, going back to what I was saying, when it comes to a vertex, it's about a life review. It's about how you've handled yourself in the past when it comes to relationships, employment, wherever your vertex is hitting. And like I said, right now, the vertex is really going to focus on your career, how you handle yourself when it comes to time management. Loyalty on the job, okay? And this is in the area of love life as well as work and your finances. This is what this vertex is, dealing with. So this is going to be for fire and water. The vertex is going to take a look at the way that you manage your money, because you might say, well, Bella, why is it in my love life and in my finances? Well, because that's the area that you pray in the most. That's where you're frustrated with God. I've been single for this long and I haven't met anybody, and God don't even give me a chance to get a new lover. Okay? You're complaining about things like that. So then it's going to go back and look at the way that you've handled relationships in the past. Okay? Did you push a lot of people away? The options that God's spirit had led to you, did you push it away? Oh, that wasn't my type. That's not what I want. Did you destroy those relationships? Vertex, not vortex. Vertex is a very karmic cycle. It's almost like Saturn going retrograde. It's a moment of, I like to say, judgment and justice. Okay, so you will see the judgment card pop up and the Wheel of Fortune whenever we are dealing with the vertex. Spirit is taking a look at the way that you conducted yourself, the way that you handled yourself in past relationships. And this is why the majority of the time, exes will come to you. Exes that you've broke up with. I ain't seen this person in 2 years, because I think our last vertex was like 2 years ago. I ain't seen this person in 2 years, and all of a sudden they came back into my life. You might say, well, Bella, am I supposed to go back to this person because they did come back? They did reach out to me and I haven't seen them. We wasn't together for 2 years. And I tell you all the time, absolutely not. The reason this person is resurfacing in your life, you got to look at what you're praying for. Lord, I'm always single. I can't never find the one for me. I can't never get a good man in my life, a good woman in my life. Spirit is going to bring that person that you have leftover karma with. Okay, so those exes that come in, it's not for you to say, you know what, let's be together and let's try again. Absolutely not. That time is over. It's for you to have an evaluation with the way things went when you guys were together last. Do you understand that? Now, how is that going to work in the course of employment? In the course of employment, maybe you are working towards a business opportunity. Okay, let's say like I have this Allseeingeyetarot business, okay? My pre-vertex started way back in July. As you can see, took my nails off, took the pretty off, and I got out here in the workforce. And I had to go back and get a job doing housekeeping. I'm not embarrassed. I'll tell you the truth. I had to go back into the workforce, getting a job lower than what I'm used to being paid. I had to humble myself and I had to go back. Why did Spirit take Bella, who's this big social media influence, who makes well enough money to, to live comfortably? Why does she have to go back to the workforce and work for somebody else? Because Bella has issues with time management, and all you know it, especially those of you that have been with me for a long time. I was late, I was slacking, I wasn't getting videos out to you, I was not dedicated. So Spirit had to take me back to where I've come from. They had to humble me. Do you remember how it was working in this workforce when it was hard for you? When you didn't have much and you didn't have that business that God gave you. Okay, there's people. I had to work with people, patients, clients that, I had to clean their homes and see, some of the problems that they dealt with. Oh, my heart was cracked wide open. This job was so enlightening for me. I had to connect with these people and understand, just what they were going through and what was my contribution to society. Very enlightening moment. Very enlightening. Okay? I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. So, when it comes to employment, you may have to take a job that's paying you less. You used to make $25 an hour. Now you got to go work at Burger King making $12 an hour. And you're like, Lord, why is this happening to me? I don't feel like I'm getting very far. Because you have an issue with something, whether that's loyalty, whether that's getting up every morning at the same exact time. You have an issue with time management or loyalty. I want you to look at that. Oh my God, I can go on forever, guys, because it is so, this vertex, I got chills all over because this vertex is so enlightening. It is so gut-wrenching. I'm going to keep it 100 because I'm always like glass to y'all. I show y'all what I'm going through. I tell you the truth. I literally had to go get my daughter from college. You guys know my daughter's in college. I had to go get her from college because yesterday I broke down worse than anything you probably would have ever seen. And with me not having enough breath in my lungs, I'm talking about a nervous breakdown. I'm talking about sheer panic, sheer fear, because I have been through this moment where I'm blind and I don't know where I'm going so many times in my life. The gift that you see that I have is expensive. It costs me something, okay? And this is what I try to explain to you. I can't teach what I have. This is something that was given to me, but it comes with a heavy sacrificial lamb element to it. I'm constantly sick. I'm dealing with cancer in my body right now. I'm getting the vid. And I was immune to the vid the whole time it was out. All of a sudden, I get it out of nowhere on this job. I truly believe that God was just saying to me, it's enough. That's it. Your assignment, you understood the lesson. You understood your assignment when you went back to this place. I don't need you there no more. Go back home. Go back and deal with the world. Now you know where you lacked at. You wasn't consistent with your videos. You cared too much about what the public had to say. It frustrated me that my views sit so low when my subscriber count was so high. It would frustrate me. I can't tell you how many times people book a reading with me and you fight me on my advice only to find out that girl has something that I've never seen in my life. Everything she told me came to pass. But when I'm delivering it to you, you are not going to accept it when I'm answering your questions and I tell you what I see ahead. You're going to fight against me. That is hard. Imagine doing that thousands of times a day. Thousands of people coming to you. No, that ain't right, Bella, because it don't look nothing like that. It ain't going to happen like that. only to get a phone call, a text message. Bella, I don't know how you seen it. Everything you spoke from the moment you got on the phone came to pass. That was very depressing. It got very depressing to me. You know, like it makes you almost feel like, well, what am I here for? What am I doing this for? Nobody appreciates it. So Spirit had to, I'm just telling you guys how Spirit dealt with me. You take what I'm saying to you and you put it towards where it resonates in your life. Because you're not going to be too far off. If you're a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, you're not going to be too far off from where I'm telling you this vertex has taken us. Okay? So, what are you saying to me, Bella? We got the Eight of Pentacles and we have the Moon. Right now, you may be confused when it comes to your finances. I don't know if I'm going to be able to live, Bella. I just lost my job. My husband is going crazy. He done left me by myself with all these bills. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford these bills. I'm not going to get put out on my ass. You are stressed the hell out, but I promise you, listen to me. I promise you, if you stay consistent, if you stay dedicated, you stay loyal to that soulmate, twin flame, divine partner, you stay loyal to the job that you're doing, okay? Stay not to the employers, to the people that you serve, to the service that you give to the world. Stay loyal towards it. And I'm telling you, quicker than you can even think, the whole situation is going to turn around, okay? And that Eight of Pentacles is into that Moon is going to move to a Nine of Pentacles on you. That means that your finances is back in order. Your business is back in order. It's like the sun comes out and everything just lifts off of you. That's what you're headed towards. I love you much. Make sure you like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit your notification button. If you want to win a free 30-minute reading, make sure you timestamp down below. Right now, I'm going to do a special. I want to do this for everybody. Since we are in this vertex, I don't care if you're earth sign, air sign. You don't even have to be in a vertex. I'm going to run a special. I am going to go back in the day. Special 50. Now, special 50 for everybody, okay? All the way up until the 18th. I'm going to do that for y'all. I owe my public that. Everybody that stood by me when I had to get pulled and pushed and set down, I appreciate you. Special 50. You book a reading with me now, November 4th, all the way up to the 18th. It's going to be special 50 for 1 hour. That's the set price all the way up to the 18th, okay? 1 hour, special 50. It will come, you will have to pay taxes, so it'll come to $55. All right? $55 for an hour. That's my gift to you. Merry Christmas to you guys. All the way up to the 18th. All right? Like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit your notification bell. Make sure you give me the thumbs up. Let me know you appreciate me. You see me back. You know, I appreciate that. That gives me encouragement to keep going because you guys don't know how much I struggle. I'm 40 years old. I have one child. My daughter is off to college, so it's just me. So those of you that are older, that have older children, you understand that emptiness that can come over you, that makes you want to give up. It makes you wonder what you're still fighting for. Support me the way I have supported you guys for these last 8 years, okay? I'll be back with the next element. Welcome back, Bella. Thank you, guys. Next up, I have my wonderful water signs. Happy birthday to all of my Scorpios whose birthday is in the month of November, as well as those of you that may be even Sagittarius. I should have said it on the last video. I forgot. Sagittarius birthdays is also November. From the 4th, November 4th through the 18th. I should have said this at the beginning, but I'm going to say it in the beginning of everybody's, element. I am running a special for you guys. I'm giving back to my community. Special 50. 1 hour, $55 is going to cost, all right? The rules still apply. You got 72 hours to make payment on your invoice. If you don't pay within 72 hours, you're going to lose that opportunity to have that special, okay? You can book many times. Now, see, this is where people get to really go crazy. When I drop my price that low to special 50, most people buy 4 and 5 readings, and they are set for the year, okay? That option is still to you, and you can use it whenever you want to use it, okay? All right, let's go. Water signs, happy birthday, Scorpio. This is going to be for Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, November 4th through the 18th. Spirit and universe, what are the messages you have for my water signs? This is the time you're supposed to grab. When I first started shuffling, that was the time you were supposed to grab. Give me Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. November 4th through the 18th. Show me. Here we go. Okay. First card out. 9 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. This is looking real good for my water signs. 2 of Wands. I turned that overhead light off, so it's probably hard to see it. Okay, what is that? Page of Pentacles. Under the 9 of Cups, we got the 5 of Wands. Okay. Under the 6 of Pentacles, we have the Hangman. I gotta fix that light because it just seems like... Is that better? I don't know. Shit. We got the Hangman. Under the 6 of Pentacles. Under the 10 of Pentacles is the Empress. Under the 2 of Wands is the 10 of Cups. This looks good for my water signs. Under the Page of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles. You see that? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. The overall energy for my water signs. 7 of Swords. All right. I'm going to take this, stick this up here, and I am going to focus on the next card up under it. 10 of Swords. Shit. Okay. The next card that was under that is the 10 of Swords. 7 of Swords is the overall energy. 10 of Swords was right up under that card. Okay, so all of it matters. All right. So let's see how we can incorporate all of these cards together, because while it looks like a really great time, it looks like you're getting your wish fulfillment, you're getting the money that you deserve, you got to watch for deception. Deception. It's like the word I'm looking for is you get a blessing at the same time that you have a storm. A blessing and a storm in the same time, okay? So you're getting blessed on one end, but it's a storm. So give me an idea. Give me an example. My daughter just wrecked my car. All right? She wrecked my car last weekend. They totaled my vehicle, but they paid me more than the vehicle was worth. All right? So they gave me my lump sum on my vehicle that was totaled. At the same time, I lose my job because I caught COVID. You get it? So you got this blessing, you can get a new vehicle, but then you don't have a job no more. That would be equivalent to what I'm talking about when I say a blessing at the same time that you have a storm. Okay? Okay, so the 9 of Cups with the 5 of Wands. Give me another example, Bella. Okay. I have prayed for a very long time to get in a new vehicle. Every day I was trying to manifest the new vehicle. I've had my vehicle for about 12 years. Lord, I need a new car. I'm better than this. I deserve to have a brand new car. All of a sudden, my daughter get into a wreck. This is what the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Wands would mean together. My daughter gets into a wreck. Car can't be fixed. It's totaled. You're getting what you always wanted, but it ain't gonna come easy. Okay? This is what this means. Whatever it is that you wanted. Okay? Now, what about love, Bella? What if I'm dealing with something in my love life? You have someone that you're crazy about, someone that you love, somebody that you truly, truly want to be with. Someone that you see a future with. And I got to put that in there because we got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups in one reading. So this is definitely dealing with soulmates, twin flames, life partners, people that you're going to be with for the rest of your life or later on, okay? But before you could actually get these people, I have to look at, you also had an Empress, okay? Before you can get these people, we got the Six of Pentacles and a Hanged Man. There's a price to pay in order for you to get this happily ever after. Okay? So I need you guys to understand what it means when the overall energy is the Seven of Swords, and right under that is the Ten of Swords. Whatever it is that you want, whether that's employment, whether that's a relationship with someone, you pay a hefty price for it. A hefty price. All right? And this is going to get so bad for you water signs. When I say so bad, I'm not bad like, oh my God, my life is about to fall apart. No. What I mean is the price for this thing that you want is going to get so heavy. So heavy. As a water sign, you are the type of person that likes to kill two birds with one stone. If I'm on my way up to the DMV, I got to get my vehicle notarized, and I'm also going to get a lube license plate while I'm there. Okay? Not, oh, I'm going to go to the DMV to get my thing notarized, and then I'll go tomorrow to the same DMV to get my plates. No, you like to kill two birds with one stone all the time. And the way the Spirit has this set up is you could possibly be wanting a particular person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. But before you get that person, you get its mirror or its shadow self. This is like the shadow self of the person that you want. So you may get a woman or a man that almost looks identical, that is going to come very similar to what it is that you want. Only to realize too late that it's not the same thing. All right? So it's possible. I want you to be very careful in this time period. Okay? Careful when it comes to making decisions. You got two women standing here. I'll say two women. Two women standing here. This is your happily ever after, the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. And this is the woman that keeps hounding you. And she's a beautiful woman. She has her shit together. She has it going on. But she's not her. Okay? What you don't realize is there's no way you can get her without going through her. Okay? Because she has some lessons that she has to teach. Six of Pentacles with the Hanged Man represents there's some lessons that you need to learn. There's some issues within yourself that Spirit is not going to sacrifice giving you the one with your fucked up ability. You understand? Like you're messed up in some ways. All right? You leave your socks and plates under the bed, or you have an insecurity about something that could completely destroy her. Okay? This one. But you can do it with her. And although she may break up with you, it's okay. Because you learned your lesson. You learned that you cannot do that. Because these two women are the same. They're similar. They're not the same. They're very similar. One second, guys. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to buy a vehicle. I told you my daughter had wrecked my car, so I'm trying to buy a vehicle. So, hold on. This thing is hitting over. Okay, I'm trying to buy a vehicle, so I got the car dealership asking me to send over stuff. So I apologize, guys. I really apologize. But let's jump right back in. So I gave you the different analogies of the two women, all right? Or two men. Or two men, you know, I don't know. It could be same sex, okay? It doesn't really matter. I'm just showing you basically where I'm getting at is there are lessons. When you call on God, Spirit, Source, and you ask for the one to come into your life, most people pay attention to that first person that come right after you prayed. God does not send the actual person. He sends the provision, all right? He sends what is necessary in order for you to hold on to that one that you're asking for. Because ultimately, God knows when you are ready to go through He knows when you are ready to be presented to the world as pure gold. When it comes to divine partnerships, these relationships that last forever, life partner, twin flame, karmic soulmate, okay? These relationships are just used as a model to show what God considers divinity or perfect union. So the reason why you don't get the one when you pray for it is because the majority of time you're not matured yet. You would destroy that thing, that happily ever after. And the only reason why I'm going into this, or even making it a divine partnership, is simply because of the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. That's a forever thing. And the Empress. It's a forever thing. It's the end of your journey. A lot of people run around speaking that they have twin flames. I don't care what you do. If you want to say a person's your twin flame, go ahead. Kudos. If you don't have no confirmation whether it's your twin flame or not, it's something that you should know. It's not really something that someone can tell you. The process, the time it takes will show you whether this person is your actual twin flame. Okay? If you didn't been through a process with a person that's been 3 years, nothing has happened, this person ain't paying you no absolute attention, that's unrequited love. Very similar to twin flame journey, but it's unrequited love because there's no interaction between the two of you. When it's a twin flame, although the same situation may occur, nothing happens within 3 years, but they will know that you're the twin as well as you know. So it'll be a perfect balance. Although you can't move forward and consummate, have sex, or release intimacy with one another until you make it through all these lessons, the one on this side. You can't. God is not going to waste his time putting you with the ultimate partner. Now, you got to understand, when it comes to twin flame is the end of your life. That means you will not reincarnate. You've learned your whole journey. You have united with the whole entire self. You've become one. You got to understand that as twin flames. You have united with yourself. You've become one. You are now that whole egg. That's twin flame. It's not the same as boyfriend, girlfriend, boy likes girl. You got a crush on this person. You went to school with this person. No, this is when you come into unity with yourself. When you've learned that you don't need anyone to complete you. When you've learned the duality of you. Maybe I'll go back. I haven't done it in years, but maybe I'll go back and try to give you a video of actual twin flames, the purpose of it, where it comes from, what it's for, because we have I hate when people run with a narrative. They paint their own narrative. When a person doesn't understand, they'll paint their own narrative. They'll get a bunch of different pieces from other people and then put it together in a context that they believe, and most of them are walking in the wrong direction. Most of them are choosing a simple soulmate that you was with years ago, and you're saying that's your twin flame. It's like a spit in God's face. It's like slapping him in the face. It's like saying that God is not, he doesn't do perfection. And God is perfect. His thoughts are not your thoughts. His ways is not your ways at all. In no way, shape, or form. Okay? You're carnal. God is spiritual. All right? So God is not going to make this person your twin flame. It's going to be so easy to get it. It's going to look like everybody else's relationship in the world. You're crazy. Fuck. Listen, Linda. Getting off of that. The reason I'm talking about this is because some of you, through this vortex that's going on right now, and I encourage you to go back to the first reading, the fire sign reading, please, because I really went in on there because you can really see the vortex and how it's working with the fire signs, okay? The blunt end that you get as a water sign is more of the deception part. It's more of the you fooled yourself, believing that this person was the one, only to find out that they were a trickster. They took you for all your money. They used you for everything that you had. Okay? The Ten of Swords, we got to respect the Ten of Swords because even though it may look very similar, I think I got my twin flame. I think this is the one. I've been dealing with this for 10 plus years. You know, did you have sex? Yes, we had sex years ago, but I ain't seen him in 5 years. No, that's not twin flame, baby girl. You're not going to you are not going to accidentally hook up with this person. And sex is so manipulative to the brain that the reason why spirit does not bring the twins together before the maturity happens is that if I asked you, what's the proof that this person is a twin flame? And your ideology is something that is very common, something that the next two callers went through, very similar. Chances are that's not a twin flame. Okay, this is going to be unique. This is going to pull you and rip you in different directions that you never even thought possible. Okay? When someone asks you, is this the one? Is this the ultimate partner? Some of you don't call it a twin flame. You just call it the one or the ultimate partner. When they asked you, how do you know, a real twin flame doesn't have the answer. Because you don't. Because there's nothing there. There's not lust that held on to you that made you run after this person. Spirit is going to pull you so far, and I'm talking years. They're going to pull you so far that they're going to knock out any lust that you may have, any ego that you may have. You don't have a reason, a purpose to chase after this person. You've never been with them. You never had sex with them. So it's not a crush. It's not, any lust. It's not any infatuation because you never been with this person. You don't know what to have infatuation about because there's nothing there. We never been on a date. We never been together. I don't know. It's just something that's grabbing a hold of me and just yanking me and pulling me with it for years. If you need help on that, right now is the time to take advantage. I am giving you a blessing. Special 50 from the 4th of November to the 18th. Okay? That means the birthday monthlies is still set at the special 50. This is for everybody. This is your moment. If you need to understand twin flame, this is when you say, Bella, look, give me the special 50. Okay, explain to me. What is this twin flame shit? Or what is this shit that I got in my brain? Help me understand it. Help me make sense of it. This is the time you do it. When I'm throwing you a bone to help you. I'm throwing it to you. You can't talk to your family about it. You can't talk to your friends about it. Your friends is done to death on the situation. People judge you all over the place. I'm not going to judge you. I'm only going to set you straight. That's it. I'm only going to set you straight. You can take it or you can leave it. But you're going to have an understanding after being with me. It's a painful time for my water signs because there's a lot of deception right now through this vertex. A lot of you are going to choose to be with a soulmate, which is the ex from the past. They're only there for you to reevaluate where you went wrong or the issues. Listen to me closely. The ex only returned right now during the vertex, and they usually do, because it is meant for you to find the flaws in yourself. So the easiest way, the quickest way to jump a vertex, I say jump the vertex. When you jump the vertex, because most of you will get into union. Most of you will get with a karmic soulmate, or you might go into union with your actual twin. Jumping the vertex, will look like this. My ex came back and I'm lonely. I haven't been with nobody for 10 plus years. My ex returned of 10 years ago. But I got to think about what I've been praying for. I've been praying, asking God for the one. Give me the ultimate partner. And this person returned. This person didn't return because they were the one. This person returned because this person triggers on the flaws that's inside of you that you got to throw away so that you can get the one. Do you understand? The flaws, they trigger the flaws in you that you have to throw away so that you can get the one. Remember, the one is on the right. The catalyst is on the left. The shadow side of the one is on the left. That can be an ex that returned recently. Somebody that you dated a long time ago. But they come back so that you can see where you went wrong. And for a lot of you, it's going to be devastation because you thought they were the one. All right? Some of you are going to ignore what I'm saying right now. You're going to say, the ex returned. I prayed to God that he bring me the one and he brought this one back. So this is the twin flame. A lot of you going to say that. Remember this 10 of swords. Look at the 2 of swords. Fuck. talking shit. If I just keep pulling, it will show the story of what is going to happen with you water signs. The Ten of Swords, this is deceptive. You've deceived yourself. They hurt you before, years ago when you guys were together. They're back to hurt you again. If you continue to go towards that person thinking they're the one. You move into it blindly, Two of Swords. You don't realize that it is imbalanced trying to be with this person. It's very difficult. They've hurt you. They used your bank account. They came back, used you for money. They only came into your life because they broke up with their wife and they lonely and they want you to comfort them or they need a place to live, okay? And you thought it was the one. And come the end of the vertex, the end of the year, they're no longer there. So this is going to rip your heart out your chest. It's going to hurt. Please pay attention to that Seven of Swords, because that says that's a sneaky bastard that's popped back in your life. And they're there to deceive you if you think this one is the one. They came back because they're the one. Then it's going to be a deceptive. It's going to be deception. It's going to hurt. But if you look at it and say, wait a minute, this person came back because when we were together 10 years ago, they were trying to teach me I got this flaw with me and I didn't listen. So this is only a reminder. This is like looking at pictures from back in the day. It's like, God, bring me the one. Please bring me the one. I want to be with the one. God says, okay, let's go through these pictures. And you're looking at pictures of an X. And God is trying to point out the flaws that you have that keeps you from getting the one. Hit me up, allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Make sure you like. Definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed. I told you, you don't want to miss it. I am going to tackle the takeoff case. If you're not subscribed to me, you better subscribe because that's going to be good. It's going to be sort of like the Nipsey Hussle, Kanika Jenkins cases that I've done in the past. If you're not subscribed, you are going to miss it, okay? They didn't drop me out of the algorithms. So if you are not subscribed to me, you're not going to know. And some of the people that have been subscribed to me for years don't realize, wait a minute, she did a case, okay? Because when they drop you out of the algorithms, they push me all the way to the back. So you get all the recommendations of the people that are trending, and then here Bella done dropped the banger, and you can't see it because you've been a subscriber for so long, and all the other people that you're subscribed to that are trending right now comes first. I'm telling you it's coming. So if I'm telling you it's coming, that means continue. Make sure you're subscribed. Continue to click on that little tab that says Allseeingeyetarot, and you'll see the newest videos I drop. Okay, that's how you're going to be able to see the case that I'm about to tackle. All right. I love you so much. Make sure you like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. You want to win a free 30. Make sure you get all the timestamps together. Fire, water, earth, air, whatever order it comes in. Put it all in one passage down below in the comment section. Okay? If you want to take advantage of the special 50, I am running all the way up into the 18th. Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Subject line special 50. That's all you got to say. I'll send you back an invoice. You got 72 hours to pay it. Do not order that invoice if you don't get paid until 4 days from now. Don't do it. I'm telling you, you're going to miss out. And I keep track of everything. So if you order the invoice and you don't get paid until 5 days from now and you order today, I'm going to knock you down. And I'm going to charge you the regular rate when you try to come back in 5 days when you get your check. So only hit me up when you are ready to make the payment. You're ready to book your invoice. Okay? You don't have to get your reading right now. But if you request, if you get in my email and you request that you want the special 50, I send you back that invoice. You got 3 days. You got 3 days to make that payment. Even if you don't use it right now. You got 3 days to make that payment. I'll be back with the next element. All right. Welcome back, Bella. Thank you, guys. So next up, we have my wonderful earth signs. This is going to be for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo for October the 4th through the 18th. Now, if you have not heard and you skip past all the announcements, I am giving back. I am running a big special right now, special 50. I took it all the way back to when I started 8 years ago. Special 50, and I'm running that all the way up until the 18th. If you have not had the experience of getting to know Bella Dutch and cracking your case, whatever situation you're going through, now is the time to hop in that email. Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Get you an invoice, pay for your invoice, and get in. Because when I run that special 50, I cannot explain to you guys how many emails are going to come through when they see I drop my price that low. it's going to get ridiculous. So get in and book your reading. Okay. Another thing, if you have not subscribed to me, you do not know me, this is the first time you're listening to me, you can go back on some of my old videos. I'm about to crack a major case. RIP to take off. I am about to do that case. That's coming very soon. If you are not subscribed to me, you better subscribe, because you will not be able to see that video if not. I've been gone for a while, so they've dropped me out of the algorithms, so they don't promote me first. So those of you that's been with me for a long time, you might not see that there's a new video that dropped unless you definitely click on my channel and make sure. I'm telling you the video's coming, so definitely keep checking back to see, oh shit, she dropped it. Okay, let's go. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, October 4th through the 18th. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, October 4th to the 18th? The time you should have grabbed them is when I first started to shuffle. Okay? Not the announcements. The time I first started to shuffle. If you are trying to win the free 30. Okay? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let's go. See what's going on with you guys for the next 2 weeks. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The next 2 weeks. First card out, we have Ten of Cups. The Chariot. So hard to see. It's like super dark. The Eight of Cups. Justice. Two of Pentacles. I'm going to have to fix that lighting on these next videos because we cannot have it to where you can't see. King of Cups under the Ten of Cups. King of Cups. Under the Chariot, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Under the Eight of Cups is the Four of Pentacles. Under Justice is the Four of Cups. Under the Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. The overall energy for my earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, November 4th through the 18th. Three of Pentacles. Now, that's the overall energy, and I'm going to take the next card that comes out. Seven of Wands. Okay? Alrighty. I'm trying to fix this, guys. 3 cameras on this phone, and you would think that it would be all you'd be able to see, but it's like having a hard time. I don't understand. Okay. So looking at these cards, congratulations to all of my earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Or if you happen to have been dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, congratulations to all of you that became new mothers. You had new babies in this season. Now I'm looking at this King of Cups on the Ten of Cups, and it doesn't really say to me that maybe you had a baby with an earth sign. I doubt that. I mean a water sign, I'm sorry, because the water is here. The King of Cups, King of Water, that would be Scorpio, Pisces. But it could also be symbolic of saying that you had a child with someone who's in a vertex. So when I say the vertex, it's a fire and water vertex. So your significant other could have been an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, and maybe you just recently had a baby within these last 3 months. Okay, within the vertex. I think that that's what that's trying to show me, because as I begin to read, excuse me, as I begin to read the cards, sorry y'all, I'm drinking this coffee. I'm trying to open up my throat and my lungs. As I begin to read the cards, what this is saying to me is that the majority of you are single mothers at this time. There could have been, or there was, a breakup, a recent breakup between you and your baby's father. All right. So this is pretty much saying to me that maybe, and looking at this King of Cups sitting on that Ten of Cups like that, it could be that maybe they did something to you and you don't want the baby's father in the child's life. However, looking at that King of Cups sitting over that Ten of Cups, it still says to me that this guy, the baby's father, is very aggressive. So you need to watch yourself. When I say watch yourself, I mean he could have his family. This is ultimately the mama's boy. The King of Cups is the mama's boy. He could have his family, or the people that are surrounded around him, paying attention to what you're doing, trying to take full custody of your child. Because it kind of says to me, looking at the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles, then we got the Eight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, it seems like they're walking away. So you might have been included in them Capricorn readings. This is killing my eyes. Let me push this down. Okay, you might have been included in them Capricorn readings. Maybe you're a Capricorn and you were pregnant by someone younger. Okay, the reason I'm stating this, it's the way the cards look. It kind of looks like you're looking for a sense of maturity in your baby's father. You're looking for him to be that King of Cups, nurturing, giving you 50-50, taking the baby so that you can go to sleep. The baby wake up at night and you're so exhausted, you're so tired, and you just wish that he was there to help you. You get up sometimes with the baby, and you don't have that right now. Okay, because we got this Eight of Cups with the Four of Pentacles, and this kind of says like you're holding the child hostage over him because you want him to grow up. Now listen to me, and listen to me closely, because I'm going to read you. I'm going to give you the advice. I'm watching everything. I'm watching the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. I'm going to give you advice moving forward. Holding the child over his head is not the way he is going to grow up. You cannot expect to get him to become the man that you want him to be by saying, all right, well, you're not going to see your child until you grow up and you mature. No, Linda, don't do that. I'm telling you not to do that, because this Justice with the Four Cups could represent what I see is sort of like a child support hearing coming up in the near future. Child support hearing coming up in the near future, in which this mama's boy, which is probably a fire sign, could be an Aries, could be a Sagittarius, could also be a Cancer, Pisces. All of them are mama's boys. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If it's a Scorpio, God forbid. Because these people are vindictive, okay? So what I see at this hearing, okay? The cards are there as a reference for me to stay in alignment with the conversation I'm supposed to give you. It is my ultimate vision, my gift, that actually shows me the visual of what happens, okay, during this period, or what these cards are trying to say. So the Justice card with the Four of Cups, I can see two people at a hearing, a child support hearing. And I can see that the mother is saying, well, he needs to help me and pay half on this child. Okay, and then he brings up that you will not even let him see the child, and maybe even some personal business about you, the way you get your money. Looking at the Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, because it kind of says to me like, both of you are on the same page. Okay, that could mean like neither one of you are working right now and you're doing illegal things in order to get money. Okay, it could also represent that both of you are on the same wavelength when it comes to finances. You both make about the same amount, okay? Looking at that Seven of Wands, I'm telling you, do not keep them from being able to see their child, because it kind of looks like maybe there's a blood test that comes up at this hearing. There's some throwing under the bus that he's going to do of you. You know, you're not letting them see this child, to where they end up looking into your household, and things are not right within your household. This is what I'm seeing. This is the vision. And this, I don't know why this light is fucking with me all of a sudden. Mia Moore! Come here, please. Hurry up, please. I gotta get some glasses. I don't know what this light is messing with my visual, okay? I'm gonna get me some sunglasses. It's weird because it's already dark in here, but I need the sunglasses. Mia Moore, can you grab those sunglasses right there on the door? Close the door a little bit. You see them on the hook? Grab them for me. And hit that light back there. I need that light on. The light, you know, the big light. Okay. Wait 1 second, guys. Wait a second. Okay, that's better. But I got to do this. I have to put on some sunglasses, because right now my third eye is very, very active. And I have an overhead. I had like a little lamp right here in this area. That's what that pink thing is back there. And when I tell you, it is pinging off the left side of my third eye to where I am getting blinded by what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see this clearly. So I'm going to throw these sunglasses on. Perfect. Here we go. Here we go, Linda. All right, so long story short, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, please listen to me. If you are Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and this resonates with you, you just recently had a baby. You had a baby with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, you just recently had a baby within these last 3 months during this fire and water vertex. I am telling you, this shit is not going to work in your favor if you keep making it impossible for him to see his child, because you're saying he's young-minded. This could also be because I'm seeing, you know what else I'm seeing, and this is crazy as shit. I am seeing same-sex relationships, 2 females, all right? The one that takes the energy of the male, you're trying to keep the child. The baby ultimately is the woman, the feminine, and she had a donor for the child. But her wife, the one that takes the male energy, wants to see the child, and she's withholding the child from him. I'm saying him because I want you to understand that that's the masculine energy. It is not going to work out in your favor, because when the judge rules, neither one of you, like you're on the same wavelength when it comes to money or how you get your money. Neither one of you can show pay stubs, or neither one of you can show where all this money comes in, how you take care of your kids, if you know what I mean. Read between the lines, okay, Linda? You can't hide shit from me. I see everything. So listen to what I'm trying to tell you. It's not going to work out in your favor if you keep withholding this child from your baby's father. Even if it's same-sex relationship, the masculine energy. All right? Be fair. Because you're trying to get him to grow up by saying you're not going to see your child until you do this. You're not going to see your child until you leave that other woman. You're not going to see your child until, whatever you are using, because you don't like his response. You don't like that he got another family, he got another girlfriend. You don't like the other girlfriend. You just do not like the immaturity. When it all boils down to the bottom line, it's the immaturity that he has. It's not even really the other woman. It's just that you don't trust him. But what I'm trying to tell you is I'm trying to get you there faster to what you're trying to do, because you want that 50-50 relationship and you guys can co-parent. Okay? The thing that is going to grow him up, listen to me closely. You better take it, Linda. I'm giving it to you. The thing that's going to grow him up is actually being in a child's life. So you're going against the grain by saying, no, you can't see the baby. Nope, you can't come over. No. Even if he only has a little bit of time, every moment, every second that he has to be there, that's the time you be like, come on in. Here, put the baby in his arms. Because looking down at his little son or daughter is what is going to make him step up and be a better player. You get it now? All right, so that's what's going on here. Okay? It's the actual being around the child that makes him grow up and become this king of cups with the 10 of cups. It's not you avoiding him, pushing him away because he got another girlfriend. Hell no. You could use that baby the right way to win. And the right way is to accept what he can give right now, because he's going to make the decision to give more. You can't force him to give more. Okay? The child is going to force him to give more. So don't tell him no. I don't care what you guys have been through. You got to respect your child. You have to respect the fact that they need their mother and their father in their life. Okay? That baby has nothing to do with your arguments you had. He cheated on you with the other girl. He left you with that man, or whatever the fuck was going on. That child has absolutely nothing to do with that. And what you don't realize is that baby is an actual blessing to grow that man up. And you messed up during your pregnancy because you pushed him away during your pregnancy. Now, this is me coming through your front door. You pushed that man away during your pregnancy. You got frustrated with him because he wouldn't come the way you wanted him to come. He wasn't there the way you wanted him to be there. He didn't give you money the way you wanted. Whatever the hell, you pushed him away during your pregnancy, and you what do they say? You expelled him from being able to go through that experience. We don't realize that we make decisions that kind of, it screws us in the end. You pushing that man away, making him devoid of that experience of you being pregnant and actually being in a room to see you give birth to that child, only made him have to go through that experience all over again. So expect a new baby to come. Okay? I know you don't want to hear that, but that's what it is, Linda. Okay? All right, so, what about finances, Bella? Do you see anything about finances? I'm going to give you a word. You ready? This is your word. You're asking me, should I move away, Bella? I'm trying to find out if I should move out of town, because my city where I live is depleted. I feel like I yoked this city for everything I could get from it. Should I take this trip? Should I move to North Carolina? Should I move to Florida? Should I move to Texas? You're asking this question. I can hear you. Okay? The answer to that question is absolutely yes. Take the trip. However, listen to me and listen closely. 8 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. You got to respect the fact that when you first move, it's not going to be the money opens up to you right then and there. You are going to have to be very scrimp with your savings account, what you have in the bank. And you're only going to have to use what you can use until you get on your feet. Okay, so it's going to be a minute before you're able for the money to flow. You understand? Okay, so basically, what it is saying is only spend on what is necessary. You moving into a new house. I never recommend that a person just pick up, leave your home, move out of town and stay in a hotel until you find something. Don't do that. That's not what I'm telling you to do. I am not telling you to go pick up and move in with your boyfriend that lives in Texas, okay, or Florida, because he said it's okay for you to live with him, and you close your own house up and you got to trust that he's going to have you in there. That's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm telling you, if you have a secure place out of town, you already have a job set up and everything, then take the trip. Just to be on the safe side, if you need to, I need you to confirm this with me, okay? Take advantage of the special 50 that's going on all the way up to the 18th. Get your invoice, pay your invoice, hit me up, Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com, and make sure that I've laid the cards and looked at your particular situation, and I gave you the yes. Okay? Because I got to be careful. When people hear, I'm so influential that people know that if it comes out of Bella's mouth, it's going to come to pass. So if I say something like, yes, take the trip, everybody in the world that's watching this video is going to take the trip, no matter what kind of situation is down there waiting on you out of town. Please confirm it with me. I do see a victory once you take the trip, but make sure you confirm that with me through your own personal reading, Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Make sure you like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, hit your notification bell. You need a personal reading, allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Special 50 is going on from November the 4th through November the 18th. Take advantage of that. It's only 2 weeks. It will go really fast. I promise you. As soon as people hear this, they are going to flood my account. They're going to flood my email, literally, okay? So make sure you get in, and I got enough space for you because I fill up so quick, okay? And sometimes I be months out. But this is my give back to you guys. So when you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, I need an answer. I need to make a decision. Before you make a decision, take advantage of Special 50. Bella, should I make this decision to do this or should I not? If you want to win a free 30-minute reading, make sure you timestamp below. All your timestamps need to be together in the same comment. All your timestamps need to be together in the same comment. As well as you need to grab the time when I started shuffling. Not when I was talking, when I started shuffling for each sign, for each element. I'll be back with the last element. Welcome back, Bella. Thank you, guys. Last but certainly not least, I have my wonderful air signs. This is going to be for my Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. For the weeks of November the 18th, well, November the 4th through the 18th. If you missed the announcements, I am running a special 50 all the way up until the 18th. If you have not yet, make sure you hurry up and get over to allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com to make sure that you book your special 50. Another thing, one more. If you're not subscribed to me, make sure you click that subscription button as well as your notification bell. I got a very interesting death analysis coming up. I'm about to crack the case with Takeoff. If you are not subscribed to me, you're not going to be able to see that. You might remember that I did the Nipsey Hussle, also Kanika Jenkins, Kim Porter. I will be tackling Takeoff's death analysis, okay? So if you're not subscribed, now's the time to do it. Let's go. Grab this time. Spirit and universe, what are the messages you have for the zodiac sign of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, November 4th through the 18th? Show me what's happening for these next 2 weeks for my air sign. What is going on? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, November 4th through the 18th. Okay, here we go, y'all. All right. First card out. Justice. 8 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Under the Justice card, we have the Moon. Under the 8 of Cups is the 3 of Swords. Under the 3 of Pentacles is the 4 of Pentacles. Under the Page of Pentacles is the 4 of Cups. And under the 10 of Pentacles is the Emperor. The overall energy for my Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, weeks November 4th through the 18th. 10 of Swords. And just like for every other sign, I'm going to take the next card that would come up after I grab that 10 of Swords. 8 of Wands. Okay. Okay. Let me take a look at this. Okay. I start laughing because I said I have a weird imagination. Like, it's not even a weird imagination. It's just that I think I have an overactive third eye. Because I'm not a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I don't have that in my family. But it's different when you're reading for somebody else and nothing in your life would explain what's happening, right? What's going on in that element. And I'm just going to say it because it's not my message, but it's important to you guys because it is your message, okay? Even though it doesn't resonate with me in no way, shape, or form. But it is your message, okay? So here we go. So when I look at this reading, the first thing that comes to me is this is a relationship, family dynamic. Mother of your children, father of your children, somebody that you've been with for a while. All right. And what it's speaking about is not being able to how could I put it? You're not able to fix this relationship. Your home. It's like having a broken home and not being able to go back to it. You're not able to fix it. All right. Another thing I see, there's a couple different ways that the story is going. You got to understand, I'm reading for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Okay. The overall picture is that I'm speaking about a family. All right. This could be a married man, a newly divorced man. It's really speaking of that male dominant energy. If this is talking about a female, then you are a female that can be quite controlling, always in charge of everything that happens in your household, okay? But if I had to guess, I'm talking to the male suit of air, okay? Now, the two different ways that it splits is, on one hand, I get this vision of a man being incarcerated. All right. You're incarcerated or you're in a situation. You don't have to be actually behind bars. There's a lot of bars in this. Okay. Like, you don't necessarily have to be behind bars. You can be on house arrest. Okay. You just don't have the actual access to be able to play fairly. So let me show you what I mean. Let's say that your woman or your significant other is another air sign, or maybe they're an earth sign, okay? You guys have been having problems. It could even be due to your fault because there's 10 of swords, so there's a lot of heartbreak and betrayal there. So maybe you wasn't the very best man. Maybe you did a lot of cheating. Not just because you're a dog, just because you could not get what you needed from your partner. All right? So your partner leaves you. You guys break up. You're on a break. You've been broken up for about 3 months. You end up getting incarcerated. Air sign male. Okay? Now you're incarcerated and you find out that your ex-wife or your ex-girlfriend, your ex-partner has moved on and started a new relationship with someone else. All you have is those visits, if she chooses to come visit, or the phone calls, if she chooses to accept the phone calls. You get what I'm saying? Follow me, okay? Because I'm not going off the path. This is what you air signs are going through. So that would make it to where you feel it's unfair. It's an unfair fight. She's free and in the world, and so is the guy that she just started dating, or the woman that she just started dating. You're incarcerated. You really don't have the means necessary to fight for your family. All right? That is the dynamic. Now, like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be that the person, you, air sign male, is actually behind bars. Some of you are not behind bars, okay? Some of you live a distance. Maybe you live out of town. You live in a certain state, and when you broke up with your ex-wife, they went back home. Maybe, okay, so let me just give you a dynamic. When y'all were together, y'all both lived in Ohio, okay? When y'all broke up, she went back home to Georgia, okay? You stayed in Ohio. Financially, you don't have the necessary means to be able to get down there to Georgia. All right. It was still, you see where the dynamic is? It's like it's still putting it to where it seems like an unfair fight. Okay. So pay attention. So I see that It's unfair. Spirit is speaking in my right ear. They're telling me it doesn't necessarily have to be that the person is incarcerated. It can simply be that your ex is not giving you an opportunity to fight for the marriage to get back together or the relationship to get back together. You get it now? Okay? You want your partner back. You made mistakes. You destroyed them. You hurt them one too many times. You guys break up. Now they blocked you across all social media. You can't get in touch with them. Okay? You're not able to see your children right now. Okay? You're not able to be around your kids. They made it impossible for you to prove that you've changed. Bingo. There we go. Okay? They're making it impossible to prove that you've changed. So this has upset you. In the meantime, a person usually adapts to their environment. So if you got an ex that you love with everything in you, as an air sign, you're about justice, you're about fairness, okay? But you're not going to keep beating a dead horse. That's how air signs think. I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse. If I'm trying to get to you, you keep blocking me, you won't answer my calls, and fuck you, I'm going to move on. That's how an air sign thinks, okay? Now, being as though your ex has made it impossible for you to get them back or fight for their love or show their love, in the meantime, you've adapted to your surroundings and you started talking to someone else. Your ex takes that, you know what it looks like? It looks like a person who is very practical. So it could be you're dealing with an earth sign. This ex could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They're very practical with the way that they think. So when they look at the situation, to them, you moved on. You never did love them because you're still doing the same shit that you were doing when we were in a relationship. You were hurting me. You were cheating on me. You're still doing the same shit. It doesn't look like you miss me because you then moved on and started a new relationship with someone else. They don't understand that you're the type of individual, if I try and you make it impossible for me, what am I supposed to do? I'm not going to sit here and rot. I'm going to move on. This is the way air thinks. Air likes to be free. It doesn't like to be contained. Okay? If it's contained, a lot of times it can create a combustion. All right? And it could be a disaster. So your earth sign partner, I think this is earth. Okay, I could be wrong. It could be fire. I doubt it. Yeah. It could be. Maybe we're speaking about a Virgo. Okay, if we're speaking about a Virgo, it's going to have a lot of similarities to a Leo or Aries, not Sagittarius, because Sagittarius thinks like air. So they're like, shit, if you don't make it possible for me to get to you, I'm going to move the fuck on too. When it comes down to like Leo, Leo, Aries, Virgo. I'm going to say Virgo. I can't even say Taurus and Capricorn because they're free too. They like to move on too. I'm going to say Virgo. I feel like this is a Virgo woman, Virgo man, if it's same sex. This is your partner. This is the other person that's making it impossible for you to work your way back into the house, okay? They see that you living your best life. In their mind, you're living your best life. They are the type of individuals, now hear me, because this is why I told you about those 3 signs, Leo, Aries, Virgo. They are the type of individuals that if I want something, I am going to beat the shit out of a dead horse. I'm going to keep beating it until I get it. You being a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, free as a bird, I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse. I'm going to adapt to my surroundings and move forward. They think, and it's a catch-22. It's a catch-22 because it's like, well, what the heck did you expect? You're making it impossible for me to get you back. Did you want me to sit and rot to death? That's how you're thinking. And they're thinking if you love me, you would keep fighting. Try a little harder. When they're making it impossible. Okay? All that to say this. There's nothing wrong with moving forward. If you see at the time you're trying to get back with your ex-wife, ex-husband, ex-partner that you were with, and they are making it impossible, Maybe you're incarcerated. Maybe you do have that first story. I'm incarcerated, Bella. I called the number. They won't answer the phone. You know, they don't come to visit me, so I don't have no choice but to move on and talk to somebody from my past or whatever you're doing, okay? I'm here to tell you this, air sign. You're not wrong in moving forward. Just don't expect to be accepted by your partner. Don't expect them to ever understand the way you think, because you guys are like oil and water. You just don't mix. The way you do things is totally different. You get what I'm saying? They're loyal. They want you to fight until you can't fight, till your dying breath, till you're crazy as hell in a mental hospital. And you're like, I'm not going to keep fighting. Maybe we ain't working out right now, so I'm going to move on to what's in front of me. They're not going to understand you. And this is beating you down. It's beating you down. And it's actually destroying the possibility of a reconciliation with your ex. All right? Take it this way and listen to me very closely. If it was meant for you and your ex to be together, you'd be together. Don't feel bad for moving forward. You're supposed to live your life. Time is very short. Time is just not on your side, and you're not the owner of it. All right? So if it's not working for us right now, I'm not going to stop living. I'm going to continue to live and continue to move forward with the opportunities that God gives. All right? Especially if I'm speaking about a Libra, because Libras spiritually are very young. They're young at heart. They remind me of Venus. Most of them remind me of Venus. Okay? And Venus is very sexy. It's very fluent. It's kind of like looking at the Fool card. They always continue to move forward, and they don't see your point. They just don't see your point. They want you to see their point, but they do not see your point in no way, shape, or form. All right? Long story short, it's not mixing. All right? It's not meant for you to be with your ex right now. Don't feel bad about it, because it is destroying your new relationship that is actually for you. The new situation that Spirit is putting you in that has a potential to be prosperous. It's destroying that new situation, okay, by you focusing on what the ex is saying. When they call you, they want to call you and beat you up about the new girlfriend that you got. Meanwhile, they didn't even make it possible for y'all to reconcile. You know, I don't pay that no attention. That would be the time where I will block their ass, okay? Listen up. I'm going to move forward. If I showed you I loved you, I told you I love you, I told you I'm sorry, you don't accept me back, I'm going to move forward. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say this to you guys just because of what I'm looking at here. Relationships are not for the purpose of ownership. You don't own anyone. Listen to me closely. You do not own anyone. Relationships are free will. That means when you get in a relationship, you can choose to deal with the person the way they are and grab the jewels that you need out of that situation in order to move forward and make you a better person. But you could never turn that person into what you want them to be. Life is too short. So if that person is not what you want them to be, kick it to the curb, kick it up under the rug, and move forward looking for the person that you can grab your jewels off of. But you don't own anyone. I don't give a shit if you get married and you sign on a dotted line. According to God's source, this is why they tell you it's best not to marry, because you don't own that other being. This is another reason why I get into a lot of conflict with my Libras, because I say to you, cheating is not bad, and you don't like to hear that. You want to hear, no, you should be faithful to me, and you should never mess with anyone else. Cheating is not bad, because sometimes Spirit needs to use cheating in order to fix your actual relationship. Okay? Spirit never made relationship for the purpose of us coming together and being miserable and being unhappy with that person for 10 plus years. No, absolutely not. Spirit does not like when you get into a relationship and you change everything about yourself in order to make that person happy, because you are suppressing who you are and there's no growth there. That is the reason why Spirit will sometimes bring in a relationship, a sense of infidelity in order to break you out of the rut that you're in. Okay? So cheating could be actually very good for you. a person, okay, like let me give you this little scenario and then I'm going to close out. I want a new car, but I'm a Leo, okay, with a Virgo rising. That means I'm fixed. I'm fiercely loyal. I will stay loyal for years and years and years and not move, okay? I've been begging God for a new car for the last 12 years. It's impossible for God to give me a new car if I won't go to no car lots to look for a new vehicle. So God has to throw in, or not even God, because it's not God at this point. It's your spirit guides, okay? The people that are surrounded around you. Everybody has spirit guides, okay? It's not God. We got to quit blaming God for everything. It's not God. Follow your chain of command. You got a team of officials that work with you. These are your spirit guides. These are the ones that are in control when you say, I like him or I like her. They create the playground around making it possible for you to get that person, okay? So if I'm sitting here and I'm begging God for a new car, but I never go to a car lot, I work all the time, I'm not going to get that new car. So when it goes on for years and years and years and years, God sees nothing better than to create an accident in my vehicle and make sure the vehicle is totaled. This is what just recently happened. I've been praying for a car for 12 years. I have not had a new car in 12 years, okay? But I don't go to no car lots. I'm working all the time. My daughter came up last weekend, got into a car wreck. I could not go back to that car, no matter how much I wanted to. They totaled the vehicle out, paid me off. And now I just recently bought a new car, which I go pick up on Monday. Or would it be sent to me? Monday. Okay? Brand new car. Now, that's the same thing as cheating, right? If you keep asking God for the one, or you keep asking God for a good woman for you or a good man for you, but you're in this relationship with this person that keeps dragging you for 15 plus years, but you never go out to be with friends, you never go out drinking, you never go out to make it possible for you to meet this perfect woman, perfect man that you're looking for, then most of the time God got to crash the party. So you go and find a new job, and when you get to the new job, you're working a new job and you fall in love with somebody that's on the job. That's the same exact scenario. Listen, whatever you're dealing with, I can help you. Hit me up, allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Take advantage of special 50. Make sure you like, comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit your notification bell. You need a personal reading, allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. You want to win a free 30-minute reading, make sure you timestamp when I started to shuffle at each element, okay? I went fire, water, earth, air. When you see me start shuffling, that's the time you want to grab on the screen. Make sure you have all your times together in one passage. Okay? It gives you a better chance of winning the free 30 minutes. All right? I love you so much. I thank you guys. Definitely stay tuned for the takeoff video. I'm probably going to word it differently because YouTube get to screwing me over whenever I crack these cases. They want to take all of the money and, when it's all my work. I'm not going to put any pictures up of him or nothing. It's all my work. So I'll probably word it with something like accident, or I'll probably say accident or a target takeoff. You see what I'm saying? I'll word it like that. And that's when you know that's the video, okay? I love you so much. Until next time, stay tuned. See you guys.